Hello, my name is Clowntown. Thank you very much for being here. Everything, all the links and things I talk about will all be in the description below, including the links to the teams playing, the server, and the scenario. All of those details will be in links below. So thank you for hitting that like and the subscribe button. If you like this sort of thing, leave a comment and let me know. Just a quick introduction about Biter Battles. This is a Factorio scenario. It's not a mod. It's all server side, done by the Comfy guys. Mew Mew, I think, is the developer's name. The way it works is two teams are pitted against each other, one north, one south, separated by a river. There is no direct melee, except you can shoot across the river. There's no nukes. There's no artillery. The way you attack each other, you can shoot rockets across the way. You can shoot grenades and do splash damage along the river, but there's not much room. The way you do it is in the upper left, that box up there that shows the two teams. And when you explore and exploit the environment, stone, copper, coal, and iron, and you science up. You have an option as to what to do with your science. You can either put it into your own lab and go up your tech tree, or you can instant consume it by a menu up in the upper left and buff up the opposing team's biters. You see two measures up there. Evo, which is evolution, is how tough the biters are. Go from small, medium to large to behemoth. And the threat, which is the number and frequency of attacks. Each team is equipped with one rocket silo. Your job is to keep that alive while sending biters to attack the other team's silo. There is no pollution, so the biters go straight for the rocket silo unless they are blocked by an obstacle or by a player. Let's start the countdown here. They just began. Here we go. Game time. There we are. All right. There you go. Enjoy. Go to biterbattles.com for more information. My partner this time is Colonel Will join me in the broadcast booth, so here he is.
Is that Bill Cohen? Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
All right. Hey, Colonel Will, we're live.
Hello. We're live. Hello.
It looks as though a nice balance of resources.
Oh, laptop. I'm still on the street fight.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a nice balance of resources. And the remarkable thing about this, 12 turrets. Now, in the last couple of matches, they were only given, it's a random amount of how many turrets they get. The last two that they got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 turrets. The last two, the ones that Anti played, they got one turret aside. So it is a random assortment of turrets. And JD and the Spaghetti Masters are north. And let's read off the players. Looks like Muppet, JD, BVGorp, Huffsam, and the return of Field General Stinson.
What happened to his promotion to a desk?
Yeah, I guess he came out of retirement. He was begrudging these things. Had a long list of complaints. No, there's you can still ratchet. You can still hit that Twitch Prime sub. Lots of good streamers out there to hit your Twitch Prime sub. Colonel Will is one of them.
Hi.
Colonel Will is a great one to go throw your Twitch Prime sub on.
Field General Stinson was hacking worms to pieces with his axe.
Oh, I need to hit Alt. Alright, looks like Burner City is up.
Yep. So I was just watching JD's street over on the public match, and they were doing the exact same strategy they did against was it Team Baguette with the no electric drill policy of JD's, and it was working very well for them against the group of random players.
Good.
So my bet would be they're going to do the same thing again.
Last time they did
practicing.
They
been practicing street fights.
Yeah, all hand fed ore. I guess it was, right? All hand fed ore, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
This team not anti, I don't recognize. Never seen them before.
I don't think any of them are streamers. In the last two, let's see. Yeah, these are some players from the last time. These are the ones that played last weekend versus Steel Axe.
Yeah, I haven't seen Team Not Anti play ever yet. It's my first time seeing them.
Axel, ctunoku, nachtaktiv, AwesomePatrol, and Hyperiocosahedron.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah. BVGorp. So looks like JD has already grabbed the turrets and made pillbox semicircle.
I'm guessing you probably do that these days. As soon as you get those first biters, that's where the attacks are going to be coming from for a good while.
So you notice that the evolution just slowly creeps up on both sides. That used to not be a feature because teams would just never throw. They would just turtle the whole time, and you would go, I don't know, sometimes you'd go 2-3 hours with no action. So they just decided to put in just a little bit of increase, and it slows down. It gets to a point, it slows down.
You won't even notice it.
Yeah.
Once they start throwing. Ratchet, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
There you go.
He found his way over. He's part of the workforce now. You warned him about the working conditions, right?
By the way, yeah, if you do sub with Will, Twitch Prime with Will, it does come with a cost. Like you do need to pay in labor hours.
Yeah.
You incur a debt.
And you only play the games that he tells you to play as well.
Yeah. For the hours that you're told to play them.
Right.
You're assigned homework if I'm not around.
It's very, very similar to the speech that Lieutenant Aldo Rain gives the bastards in Inglourious Bastards. Any man under my command incurs a debt of 100 scalps. I will get my scalps.
In this case, you have to go build an outpost. I will have my ore.
There's some biters trickling in.
Yeah, they're still at a stage where its pistols are fine, isn't it? Because it's less attacks to get in vanilla. It's just a couple of biters, just to remind them why they're here.
All right, looks like they got a hand-fed lab to get automation done. North does, which it might be all hand-fed labs from here on out.
Yep. We're going to do a quick burner count. I'd say Team Not Anti has probably got more burner iron at the moment than JD.
Yep.
Not much in it, though.
Not much. So JD's off to and walls in the rocket silo early.
Yeah, JD's done a lot of exploring, hasn't it? Team Not Anti is nowhere.
Yep. No one spot of oil. See that? 92% due north. Teeny tiny spot.
Yeah. Would that be enough to run some flamethrowers?
If you start now, yes. All you need is a stockpile, right? And look over to the west, right along the coast. There is another one.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, 140%.
It could totally do it. And then another one, look northeast. There's a dot of 3.
Yeah, which is quite defensible because you've got 2 patches of water there. If you could lash them 2 water together, including a big iron patch.
Yep.
There is some cliffs out there as well by the looks of it.
Yep.
So you could
do something.
You could do something there. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Workforce. That's...
Flamethrowers don't use that much fluid, and a small patch might be enough, says Safaz, right? That's what I was saying, is if you rush oil early and then you immediately start banking crude, right? Just
never stop.
Never stop, right? It's probably doable for the game, because really, I mean, the 90-minute match is a long match, right? And so if you can get there, you only really need the last 90 minutes worth of flame turrets, right?
If you got really desperate, you could, with a little bit of research, get plastic and speed modules and put 2 speed 1s in the punch jack. You get 40% more crude. You could handcraft them. Yep. Yeah, make a little bit of plastic from a chemical plant, just on one refinery, just a one-off. Handcraft the red circuits or something, and then make some speed 1s. That would give you 40% more if you really couldn't get more oil, but you.
So unfortunately, we're not going to see just a crazy burner city, because I see a line and some electric drills.
Yep, and Team Not Anti are building right on the coastline. They're really the river, well, let's keep a small area.
Hand-fed coal. Yeah, you don't really want to be on the river, because you could still get a rocket or a grenade.
I was just about to ask, do you reckon that's it? No, I think grenades you'd be safe, but I reckon
cluster
probably. Grenade. Yeah, that's quite a lot of research, though, isn't it? Cluster grenades. Nukes? No, there's no nukes, and there's no artillery. It's just not researchable. In BioBars, you've got grenades and rockets and tank shells.
You're safe. You're safe from rockets. No one's gotten there yet. I think so. I remember.
It's.
Wait a second. No. Doofy. There was a bunch of PJ Salt in your match with Coyote.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You're not safe.
We've not seen any in this tournament, though.
No.
But it's doable, isn't it, to get to it? So
did the river expand?
Yeah, the river is wider now, but
okay.
At its narrowest, right where it comes out of the roundabout bit by us.
Yeah, so
it's quite narrow because it goes in an extra tile.
Where's the grid? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 22, 23 distance. What does a rocket shoot? What's the range on a rocket launcher? The narrowest part is 23.
Mm-hmm. I would say that JD's side is pulling ahead. They've got an iron smelter going. Gears are being made. Electric drills are running.
Range of 36. Okay.
Well within range then.
Yeah, well within range. There you go.
Well within range. That whole smelter is a go then.
Hey, Mojo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm curious why Not Anti have built their smelter so far away.
Agreed. We just agreed to nothing across the river. Oh, that sounds like some salt, because there was some stuff across the river.
There definitely was.
There definitely was.
Definitely was. I don't think if I recall, it didn't change.
Didn't change the outcome.
It was already decided, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was already over. It was. I don't think it even sped up the inevitable. It just.
Yeah, it was just a thing.
It was just a thing. Yeah, the biters were doing what they were doing.
So, Doof, that statement will work on everyone except people who were there, and I was one of the people who was there.
Or watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, there's YouTube evidence.
It's on the internet. It must be true.
It's gotta be true. It's unedited footage. What? What are you talking about? All right, fine. We'll agree that you're not remembering it correctly.
Repressed memory.
Yeah, launcher's 36, nuke is 35. Yeah, I thought rocket launchers were pretty good. I mean, they're a good distance.
Yeah, they got a buff in something version. Their range increased.
All right, I can already see another problem here is because look at where the power for Team South is.
Yeah,
and where it's going to expand right into the smelting line.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, Mojo agrees. It was the first time a river in Factorio inexplicably turned to a river of salt.
Yeah, there was massive fallout over it.
Yeah. Everybody remembers. I guess everybody remembers that except Dr. Doof, who was in the match.
Yeah.
Steely Gull was there. Yeah, version 17 changed from a range of 22 to 36, right?
Yeah. So whenever you're launching a nuke, you had to be very careful because you were pretty much in the furnace.
Yes.
When you fire, you had to run away. Nowadays, you can fire a nuke and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You still have to get quite close, fire, and get the hell out of there.
Yep. Hafala's was there too. The first victim was that offshore pump. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I've done rocket attacks in the public matches quite a lot, and cannon shells as well. I think me and Stu sat there and kept somebody's offshore pumps destroyed for like 5 minutes. They'd come along, replace it, we'd kill them, and then destroy the pump.
Yep.
They'd come back, build a new pump, we'd then kill them and the pump. And it took them about 6 times to get it. It's like, we're not letting you have this pump. It didn't matter. We weren't really playing the match. We were just having some fun. The other players were really there battling. Me and Stu were there just stopping this guy from building this pump. It was like, eventually he's going to figure it out. We're not letting him have it. And eventually he figured it out and put the pump somewhere different, out of range.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a half and half over on the bottom.
Yeah, I recognise this build that JD's building. I forget which team's done it, but it's very similar to the blueprints we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a lot like Anti's one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there was it Team Baguette's one where it makes a bit of red, a bit of green, and then develops into making military.
No one's thrown yet. Looks like someone's done a little bit of threat manipulation. Going out and threat bleeding.
Field General Stinson killed the worms out there, but their threat is higher.
Yeah. I think it's now just the waves of attack. It's going up and down because of the attack waves. See, like they just killed a big biter clump.
Yeah.
Just dropped by 30. So Evo's the same and they're good. So they've got hand-fed red, which is good. They're about to be out of it, though. About to be out of copper and gears.
Slight diversion in the tactics here. Team South are going for a red build straight away. JD's team in the north are going straight to an intermediate setup.
For green, right? Red-green.
Yeah, and to help build the smelting, I guess. Belt and inserts to then make more smelting, and then you get to red and green.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think I prefer this one. I definitely do for normal play anyway. I'd rather have the belt and the inserters going before red science. Because in the long run, you'd be better off getting more smelting built before you... Because you finish red science, big whoop.
Right. That'll go quick. And then what do you do?
And then what exactly? If you haven't got the smelting left up to run green, yeah. But if you can get all the smelting done, and then later you'll catch up with the red-only tech in seconds with a full build.
Hypericosahedron's missing an inserter on one of those red science builds.
JD's team has also got a cracking little pseudo-red science, so they're probably done with it before they get all this built anyway.
Right. They're mostly done with
those.
red because they got those 6 labs turning it through, right?
Yeah. That's. You might not get the bullet damages and that done, but you'll definitely get your fast inserters, your steel axe, and all of that. But then it looks like not Anti are interested in the red pots for throwing because that's a lot of red science. You wouldn't run that many through a lab.
Right. They're now out of copper. And you go hand drop some copper in there. Probably gears too.
Oh, not Anti building another smelter on 6.
Weird. Yeah. So they got a half line.
Yeah, it looks like is that going to be another half? No, it's all going to be the same. Could that be brick maybe for?
Yes.
Because of the stone.
Groovy.
Late to be a military, but early just more water. Awesome patrols on power. Do you see that? Just like you said, it's going to be in the way. He's got to build a double wide.
Groovy.
Yeah, see, he's got to squat this in now. Awesome patrols now.
Yeah.
Gonna run into a problem.
Can't go up because of the... They all can't go right because of the side. They can't go down because of the biters.
Dubito, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. What do I need to do?
Oh, I forgot. In our haste to start, we forgot something.
Squad stream.
Squad stream, yeah. Move this dashboard around.
Disable. There we go.
Where the hell did they put it?
Groovy.
I still got all my handcrafting stuff. Did we get a new dashboard, I think, soon?
No, there's a new one. 12 days.
Oh.
I sent you an invite.
Okay, stand by.
So you accept it, and then I click start.
Accept.
And start.
There
we go. And there's a nice convenient link, which I will drop in the chat. For anyone that wants
/squad.
It. And, yeah.
Enjoy, everybody.
Name's Ash.
Boom. Ratchet 57.
Housewares.
I guess he made his choice. Thank you very much for hitting that Twitch Prime sub.
Probably the better choice, to be fair.
Probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's contractual obligations. There's community service obligations. It's very, very complicated when you get involved with Will. So.
Yeah. But a good way of getting all your Factorio Steam achievements.
That's right. You can do it. Thank you very much, Ratchet. Appreciate it, man. Enjoy those emotes, and enjoy the newest one, Clown Flag. I'm pretty happy with that one. Do a flag. Thanks, man. Appreciate hitting that sub button. Awesome, man.
For someone out of the loop, what is shoutcasting? So we are watching a battle. 2 teams.
It's because it's Factorio. I mean, there's not a lot of shouting per se. I mean,
no.
Other than there's sometimes I'll get to laughing so hard. Like me and Mojo, I forget who was fighting, but it was Shred Guy and Anti and Landmines, and I think it was Dan, one of the Dan Geo or somebody, yeah, and it was Landmines. I just about goddamn fell out of this chair, man. God, it's so funny.
I remember that, yeah.
God dang.
Yeah.
It was a year and a half ago, I guess.
Wow.
A long time ago.
Feels like a week in Factorio time.
Yeah. All right. Field General Stinson has a machine gun.
Now he has a machine gun.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Soundkin, how you doing?
So Muppets building their power plant in the north. Maneuvering to do around the silo, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that build. It's like the south build is right in front of the power plant.
Yep.
They're going all red. Look at that. It's just piling on the red science. That's nothing but red.
Yeah.
No intention for green there.
They need it looks like they need automation. I don't see any undergrounds.
You mean logistics? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Logistics.
Yeah. Let me I'll hack into their tech tree. Yes, they've done it.
They have, but
they've done it. Yeah. No one's built that very important splitter.
Yep.
Don't worry about the power pole and setting up those last 3 assemblers.
Yep. Good to know. All red all day. Shred Nation would clear landmines, but it was Shred Nation.
Yes.
They resigned to clearing landmines by stepping on each one individually. God.
He's gone. It's a year and a half ago, and he's still gone.
Yep, still got it. God, so funny. Yeah. I got a bunch of turn-ins today, Conan, for Red Dead. 5 sets to turn in, I think.
Oh, Clowndown. Speaking of other games for a minute.
Yeah.
Have you played Prison Architect?
Yes, a long time ago, probably a year and a half ago. Early.
I was gonna say, if you've not got it, it's free on Steam for this weekend.
Oh, it is free for like
free to play for 2
3 days. Yeah.
And it's on. If you like it, it's 75% off. It's like $4.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Interesting game. Prison Architect.
Yeah. I've just been playing it with the guys.
Is it multiplayer?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's
hot potato.
No, not hot potato. No, it's co-op. It's just a bit unstable.
Oh.
a bit unstable, yeah. But I hope they'll fix it.
Yeah. They got green science on the north. It looks like. All right, so JD's science machines are ripe for a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Because that is, So not radar, NARF, but you can go grab a fish out of the water, and then you can right-click it, and you get to see your opponent's view for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think you start with a couple of fish as well.
Oh yeah, 5. I think
you used to. Yeah, you start with 5 fish, but the river's full of them, so
yeah, and they spawn pretty quick.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of river.
So will a radar next to the water work? I don't know.
Yes, I think it does.
I think it does.
But only as far as the radar would go. Obviously, the fish see what the other teams see for 30 seconds. Useful. There you go. AwesomePatrol done it. Sent a fish. So South are spying on Team North, so they see everything.
So there's about 900 red science has been thrown to the north. So that's why their evolution is up to 19.5 versus south is 10.
Yeah.
North hasn't thrown any to the south yet.
20% is the medium bite, isn't it? So a few more pots.
And Stinson elects to not have the turrets help him. Walks right out in front of him, steps out of the turret range, eats a fish, and says, "Come at me, bro," and kills like 40 of them.
He's Phil Jones Stinson. He don't need no turret.
Don't need turrets. There he goes. He's gonna put some turrets in there and make a new pillbox.
I'd say that JD's got a very military-heavy crew. Like Muppet is my turret, my defense guy.
Yep.
Stinson needs no introduction. So he's got 2 very solid combat guys.
Yep.
Plus JD's playthrough at the moment has a few fighters in it, I believe. So he's familiar with killing them.
And Muppet went out there and I guess they lost a pillbox out there.
Yeah,
so ran out of ammo.
Got deaded.
Ran out of ammo. All right, see, so now the threat is going to go up faster, and you'll see bigger and bolder attacks. Exclamation point BB points in chat. And you'll see the chart that shows you, a grenade. Stinson has some grenades. There you go. It's our first grenade.
Right. I'll just put my chat on to steal that command from your chat.
Yeah.
Because we've only got the Evo over here.
Yeah, so we have a wiki page that does evolute enemies and then the breakpoints. So 20% is where where the medium biters will start spawning, and then 25% you'll have small spitters.
I noticed this map as well has a lot of, especially on. They're really getting held up in the forest, and on the right, they have to pick their way through the trees.
Yep.
Oh, well, the tree's not going to last very long with Stinson dropping grenades.
Yeah.
But
Put a hole in the forest. So yeah, Stinson's gonna. Stinson, did you see the shout out just a minute ago? Stinson shouts, quote, jerks. I don't know.
was that in response to the
throw? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first 600 throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do, bro.
Team South have got a pseudo green science build going to run the labs.
Yep.
And their build is solely red pots.
Yeah, so maybe tech tree in the middle for hand-fed tech tree, and then,
just to get your bullet damages and
and then
stuff like
everything
that.
else is red.
Yeah,
help for
they
an
must
early
have a couple of
knockout.
hundred in all the.
So
Well,
this
there's
is
466 in that box.
yeah. So 400. So right now 21. We'll round up 21% threat. So we'll start seeing medium. So they won't come in immediately. They got to spawn and group up and all that. So about 4 or 5 minutes from now, we'll start seeing some medium biters, which is a problem. They're tough.
North have got yellow ammo automated. Kind of, mostly not boxing it up, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's anti-elites' style build, isn't it? Red greens, and now they're working on military. And they got the yellow ammo. That'll be the grenades, I'm guessing. Not the grenades, the red ammo. Those 3 assemblers, because it's got the copper on one side, yellow ammo on the other. Yeah, there's the grenade build. Heading straight for military.
I would probably wanted to have turned the north power to the right. It looks like a lot of empty space over there. Unless they have plans for whatever is to the east of their current power build.
Yeah, it looks like just empty space, doesn't it?
And they're crowded up there. I don't know. All right, good.
It looks like not anti team on south are doing military pots.
Let's see.
So they got the wall up, and now they're setting up
Yep.
up iron. I'm guessing that's all going to lead to military.
Yep.
Yeah, because look, copper's on its way over.
Yeah, so they have one line that has both output of iron plate and coal. So there'll be grenades going right up opposing the wall build. It's a Nephrem's build.
Yeah, that'll make.
And then
And
they
then
need
copper will
some,
go on this side, I guess.
then they
The
need some
lower side.
Yeah. Oh, and here's some steel. So this will be the steel section of it, and they'll feed into some red ammo right up here. That'll go on the other side of this one. That's going to be tight though, because you can't landfill that belt or that river, and that belt is going to have to snake around. You may run into some problems.
Yeah. Ooh, some serious biter action on the north. I think the turrets have got it. That was a lot of biters.
21. JD's got to get on the stick here if they're going to do something.
They should probably throw. They've got 300 red and 200 40 green pots in their box. Pick that up, scoop the belt, and throw to get the other team over 20% to get at least there. Because the medium biters will soak up the ammo, which will in turn drain their manpower. Probably more manpower than the iron production for the ammo. Just the fact that they have to keep refilling them will slow them down quite a lot.
Or do what they did is add another 5 labs and get some of that get that working. So. Yeah. I have no idea. That's a good question. Why did they snake this belt? This is very weird. I don't understand it. Why they make that U? I don't know. Very weird. I agree.
Simpson says, I have walls if you need to start military stuff. Oh, Stinson's been pocket crafting wall, from brick. Were they making brick somewhere? They got a stone cooker.
Yeah, so JD's Q is they're going for military, so I would say 5 more labs to get through this because there's engines and stronger explosives are 100 apiece. 30 seconds.
Looking at Not Anti's team, they are doing fast in certain Q. They haven't done the bullet damages, and they haven't done any of the red-green techs.
That's an easy one. The bullet damage.
Yeah, they've just started it now.
Oh.
But yeah, they are definitely behind.
Yeah.
Team Spaghetti's.
Yeah, bullet damage is easy money.
Yeah.
The
first 2 really make quite a difference as well, don't they? The first 2 bullet damages, and they're relatively cheap.
Yeah. Send more, says Stinson.
Medium biters now for your General Stinson.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem.
There he is.
Fish and grenades and some turret action.
Send more! That all you got? little bit come to south, yeah.
Yeah, Tote ran out of ammo. That's going to need some help for the next wave. Oh, and on the left. Yeah, Tote's got it, but they're out of ammo.
Out of ammo.
That's the thing, isn't it? They got it. It's dealt with, but if the next attack, if they don't refill the ammo by the time the attack comes in, it will be a problem.
Yep.
Has the biter battles changed since the Pathfinding update, the shoe pass? It's a lot more.
It's a lot shorter.
Earlier. Yeah, they're a lot shorter. Yeah. The dancing around of the biters. We watched this wave come in, so they do their normal pathfinding, and then very soon they should just charge.
Yeah, the fact that they don't collide into each other instead of coming in kind of 2 by 2, they come in a clump, which is a big problem.
Those trees messed them up, which is about as good as you can get these days.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of biters in the north. Look at them all around that pillbox.
Yep.
If Stinson wasn't there to support that, and immediately, the trees messed up the biters still, which is about your only hope.
You're gonna run
of them being messed up. Otherwise, they're just there. Look, see that? They were all dancing around and start trying to figure out.
Boom. No ammo.
And if you're not prepared to deal with that rush, you're dead.
There it is. You don't necessarily have to repair the wall, but the turret's expensive enough to want to repair the turret for sure. Especially if you're planning on grenading the turret, because that 2 of them are in yellow.
JD's got 450 of each pot now in a box. That's quite a nasty hit.
Yeah, well, that's where you want them, is hanging out in that box.
Yeah, that really hurts the enemy.
That's where you want them. Right where you want them. All right, there he goes. JD just did the bullet damage, and he's doing grenade damage next.
Yeah, but you're definitely right. They could run 5-10 more labs and get this research done.
Yep. I'd say that's their best move. If they're committed to just throwing military, then I would. I'd probably
the military is running.
Unsnake this. 5 more labs on the left side, 5 more labs on the right side. I don't know why you snake the belt like that. Oh yeah, military potions are off the line.
Running, yeah. I assume that's going to be more grenades there on that empty line.
Yes.
And it'll just meet up with the main line. But yeah, it's running. What's the other teams?
Yeah, Lanthios put together a team of 5 and get after it. Stinson is emphatic on something. Stinson. You mother truckers! Run home and cry to mama!
Look at that throw. Huff threw everything that JD had at him. Brought him Evo back level and a 1400 threat. That is going to be some mega attack.
Now they're even. Yep. There it is.
Yeah.
And the downside is that he probably went an extra 10 minutes that he could have thrown them steadily instead of waiting for a big chunk. And, that's 10 minutes that the South team would have had to spend on their heels, right?
Yeah, because
no taxes.
Yeah, you throw a full medium into those, the same. If you can put some mediums in those attacks, it's a lot more bullet draining effect. And like we saw just now, an attack, even though it might be dealt with by the turrets, if the turrets start running out of ammo, the next attack will be a big problem.
Yep.
You just seen there, 2 players had to come down and restock of the turret. The more that you can drain the enemy's ammo, not so much the iron and the ammo crafting problem, it's just the manpower. With only a 5-man team, you really don't want to have to put someone on combat full time,
right?
If you can help it. But if you can make the opposing team put someone on combat, that could really slow down the buildability of a team.
Or if they've, I think so in Stinson's case, right? He's going to do combat no matter what. You can go sawed off with your builds, right? So if you put I think it would, in their case, it'd be put a second person on combat, right?
Yeah. But the speedrunners, they don't normally deal with biters as such, so they're all going to want to build, and they'll just deal with combat. Each of them will deal with combat if it happens near them.
Right.
Which is dangerous, because that's 5 building then, if you don't give them attacks to deal with.
Yeah, so is the higher threat from one-time toss or better or gains over time? The answer is both. Is a throw to the other team will give you some instant threat, and then the rate of threat increase goes up. Big attacks southeast.
Yeah. Do you see what you can see the difference though? You see they just plonked one gun there. All of their defenses are all, especially on the left, are very ad hoc. It's just turrets stuff. Because they don't have a dedicated military guy, they're all just builders.
2 down, 2 players down, and that turret's down.
And another attack on the left, it's gonna be okay. Whereas North have got dedicated pillboxes.
Yep.
Because they dedicate that person to defense. So if you can,
Awesome.
You see there, AwesomePatrol is just improvised, isn't it? Because it's not got building work to do. He's just dealing with it because he's the closest.
Yeah.
It's just firefighting. But if you can really mess a team of speedrunners up like this by forcing them to do combat.
And the grenade chest is under attack. Grenade chest ? Oh yeah, it is. Look at there. 72 grenades in there.
That would have hurt.
And it was damage.
1. Yeah. Is that? Oh, storage. Well, storage 1 out of 32 on when you hover.
Oh, it's 1 hit point? Wait, what?
But it's not, because it's.
Oh, 1 square out of the 32 possible squares in an iron chest. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. All right. They're not speedrunners. he's just commenting on a different strategy. They're not. I don't recognize these guys as speedrunners. They may be, but not from speedrun.com. Oh, turret's about to go down southeast. Spitters.
I thought they were on speedrun.com.
Well, not these players.
Oh, right.
But look, spitters are involved now, and so that really does drive up your need for a lot of turrets clumped together. You can't just have 2 turrets shooting and depend on walls because they're going to come over the walls. So you have to deal with the front line of biters quick. The torturous path helps pretty good. So good job, AwesomePatrol, putting the torturous path where they have to channel. That's really good. Save your turrets as well. Yeah, they've sent a lot of science. 27 and 26. There's been several thousand. So these medium biters are coming in, and they're just sucking down the ammo.
Really under pressure now, yeah. 3 players on combat. Still a bunch of mediums in there.
Yeah, 3 doing combat, 2 doing builds. Versus
That's a much
5 of
5.
JD's team doing builds because.
Builds.
And look, even Stinson's doing that too, but because Stinson's got out there, he's got super thick walls out there. Anytime a biter runs up, he runs up, has grenades to deal with them.
And no more biter in sight.
Yep.
Oh, here comes a group.
And clumps of 4 are now much better. You need bigger clumps of turrets because otherwise the spitters will dominate your. Oh, there it is, 1800.
Ooh, 1800, 32%. JD's got nothing really to retaliate.
Yep.
Check the military. 123 military. Okay, he does.
He does.
He does. He could retaliate.
And
he can answer that with military.
Yep, that's kind of equivalent, right? 10 to 1.
Yeah.
About a 10 to 1 ratio.
1300-ish pots, yeah.
Yep.
1800 was thrown. If he could scoop up some reds and greens, he could answer that. They added 1 lab. 1 extra lab.
No.
Yep. Oil tech going through next.
No. Team not anti, I don't recognize these guys as playing with anti. I think they're not anti because they might have been on have formed up on his Discord. Because in his Discord, he was offering to anyone else want to get a team. He has a Steel Axe team, but I don't recognize these guys as they might be anti-elite subs, but I don't think they're multiplayer speedrun players like have seen the spreadsheets and have drill with Nephrons and Xeno and Anti and those guys. So I might be wrong, but my guess is that they are not. If it were Phoenix and Xeno and Tui and Bilka, right?
Bilka,
that would make sense that they're speedrunners because I see those names on the multiplayer speedrun. But I don't recognize these guys as having played with Anti. Not Anti is just fans. Yeah, there you go. Streamabert says it. Not Anti is just fans of Anti. They're a community team. They're not team members. Right. They're a community team. Gotcha. A European Go Federation. Go.
Whoa, that's a lot of biters in the north.
Good. 1 ammo. All out of ammo. What's the spitters? Out of ammo. Yeah, the original name was a year and a half ago with the other PvP that we were doing. Not Anti was, I think Steel Axe basically had 2 teams of 5 or 2 teams of however many. Frisks, thank you for following. And there was, they were able to field 2 teams.
Right, that's where I'm getting that from then.
Yeah.
And
they were named not Anti and not Anti. But that team was a year and a half ago with speedrunners. All right, so Stinson's closing the whole thing in, and
that'd be in prep for flame turrets.
Yep, big attack. BV goes and takes them out before the turrets.
Yep.
There you go. There's the grenades. That's what you want. Okay, and now 100 military goes north. It's both thrown to north, 35 and 35, I guess.
Yeah, because South have got their military build going.
But where is the oil? They need to start capturing that oil, unless they're going to come around here and do that now. Let's look at JD's tech tree. They are doing it.
Oil, I think.
Yep, they got
oil, then flammables, and then the turret.
Yep, flamethrower turrets are next.
Look at that Evo, within 1% of each. What's the match time at now? Must be
48 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, very close.
They're within
very,
1%
very small
of each other.
oils. That's right.
Oh, those spitters just wrecked those turrets.
Yep, all of them are going down right here. Those turrets are expensive.
Stinson's on his way, but he's not going to save the turret.
It's too much. Oh, may not save Stinson. Stinson got hurt.
Yay. What's that player doing?
Yeah.
There's some sort of immovable here.
Yeah, he's going back and forth. All right. Good. Someone get oil.
I can't do this forever.
Someone get oil.
But that oil... Yeah, Stinson said that oil in the off, but you're going to need to defend that. Where the players are coming.
Yep, 1, 2, or 3. 3 options, says Uthron.
I'd go with the one on the coast to begin with.
Me too. I agree.
It's a bit further than the one in the north, but the one you're going to be building it while under attack.
Yep, and they will, if you snake the pipeline close to the shore, the biter will never touch it, right?
Yeah.
You can just
It
throw
may be
a
a
pump
problem
down
to
there.
rockets, but that's a future you problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a future problem you have to deal with right now. But it is definitely worth, 10 underground and one wellhead. Yes, they will. They will walk past the oil. They may not. They may walk past the front one and the side one, just if they can get it out there. But probably not this one. I don't know. It depends on how big the biter attack and how big, if there's any obstacles around it. They might just decide to attack it, but probably this one's... Yeah, Huffsam's got the right idea here. He's just gonna bring it in. Not very often, Rain. If a player shows up, then they'll attack the player, or some of them may just go, "Oh, here's a pipe. Let's kick its ass." Right? And Rain, aren't you at a concert? or am I the concert? Did I not say, "Hey, join us"? No, I have to go to a concert. I'm the concert. No, I think I'm the concert, Rain.
Yeah. Or he sat there with his phone and headphones in. And... Ooh. South just lost a... That is a... Look at South. Oh, that could be the end of it.
Uh-oh.
That is a nasty attack. So many mediums, so many
Look
spitters.
at the mediums and the spitters. 40% rip. Oh, and... Oh, yeah. Look. South side, too.
3 players down now. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... Surely that's rip. Because most of their players don't have their bodies now.
Yep.
I think 3 of their players don't have.
AwesomePatrol's got the right idea. Take them away from the biters.
I
they're
think
going to get spawn camped.
I think it's only Axel left that hasn't died.
All right, we'll keep it.
Yeah,
We'll keep
he's
it
the
right
only one
here.
with his body.
We'll keep it right here on the silo.
Nah, he's down. That's it. No one's got their body now.
Spawn camp.
Yeah.
They spawn into acid. Oh God. But there's still nobody chomping on the. No one's chomping on the rocket silo yet. They're still getting all the belts around it. Those evil belts. Stop dying, he says.
JD's piling it on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what North hadn't realised that they were in trouble.
Look, they're eating.
They thought they were in trouble.
Look, they're eating everything except the silo.
I don't know.
Oh, there they go. Okay, now they finally chewed up everything around it. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that iron belt.
Goodness. All right, big
There
boom.
we go. Stand by.
Wow, it's a big attack.
Yep. Boom.
They're at the concert too. The biters
There
are
we go.
just dancing next to the silo too. Oh, there you go. Is there spaghetti versus all now? Says Black Knight. Great question. GG in chat.
So was that just under an hour?
Time 53 minutes. 53-minute match. I hit the button right as we started. Shout GG.
And JD had. Look at that. JD had the oil as well. They're blowing it up. They're blowing up their own oil pipe.
Yeah, good job. They did
No,
have
they're blowing
a
up
yeah.
each
Look at
other.
there. They had a flame turret on the board.
They just mutinied. JD's team just mutinied on him. Now they're mutinying on each other.
It's a little different than
Outstanding.
the football team throwing the Gatorade on the coach.
Look at that. Field General Stinson's last man standing from the mutiny.
Losers. All right, well done. Well done. Spaghetti versus the world now. Yeah, why not? Yeah, says JD.
Yeah. We got Field General Stinson. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's all you need is somebody hit that hornet's nest named Stinson.
Mm-hmm.
Screw you
That's
guys.
all the biters on self.
That all you got? All right. Well done, JD. Put the link. Let's put JD's link in the chat. Well done. Go follow JD. He's Australian. He likes Milo, and he likes Satisfactory. He does a great job of networking
And
with
oxygen
development
not
teams.
included.
Well done. Stinson with a score of 7,800. Huffsam was the key builder with 2,600, and Stinson died 0 times. There you go. Well done.
But he must have been the closest to death for his name.
Oh, all
to
the
come
time.
up.
All the time. Yeah. Yeah, he was in the middle of biters for probably 60% of that match. He was in the middle. Look
Yep.
at the biters. They just gather. It's grody. Yes, please, says JD. All right, they're going to do a match versus all. Well done. I want to wrap the video real quick. All right, well, there you go. Part 2 will be JD versus everybody. This may or may not be very long. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time today. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. If you like this sort of stuff, leave a comment. All the links, details, and all of that business will be down in the description below. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.